Hi everyone, so the group 2 will report to you the RASI matrix and the RASI chart matrix. So let's run through first the RASI matrix. It is imparted with the responsible, accountable, and consulted and informed. So the RASI chart definition guide for the sales marketing department, and the definition is the pricing strategy, and it entitles to 10 team members to assign. So first, we have the responsible. For the responsible, we have the sales and marketing department, the front office department, the housekeeping department. So supposed to be they are the one to monitor market trends and adjusting pricing strategies accordingly. Effective communication of rate changes and promotions, as well as cleaning and maintaining guest rooms, public areas, and facilities. So let's move ahead in the accountable, the accounting department, and its task is to provide financial input to rate decisions. And the next one is consulted, which is your CEO or the president is in task to consult to approve the final pricing room rates structure. And lastly is the informed, which is the human resource department, where they're in task to train staff on pricing strategies and policies. So here we go for the rest chart matrix. Can you please? To start with, we have the pricing strategy, which is the planning.
So under the planning, we have the CEO or the president. So the CEO or the president is consulted. It is because they are the one to provide strategic directions and input on high-level objectives, and their experience and vision guide the planning process. So accounting department, we have accountable. So ang accounting department kay accountable siya kay para sa pag-ensure nga ang financial aspects sa plano kay viable o aligned sa budget, and sila ang mo-approve sa financial decisions o magsiguro nga ang mga resources kay ma-allocate efficiently. So under sa front office department, we have responsible. So ang front office department is responsible sa pagplano sa mga activities, and sila ang nagtrabaho sa pagdevelop o pagdetalyado sa pricing strategies, and also this includes gathering data and analyzing trends and drafting the plan. So we have sales and marketing department. This is also responsible. It is because sales and marketing department kay dako siya og papel sa planning phase. Nagtuyog sila sa front office department aron ma-develop ang strategy and maghatag og market insights, og also para ma-ensure nga ang plano aligns with the marketing goals. So sunod we have human resources department. So sa human resources department, we have informed. So they are informed about the planning process to prepare for any necessary staffing adjustment or training programs that will support the kaning plan strategies. So the last, we have housekeeping department. So housekeeping department is also responsible. It is because responsible sila for aspects related to room maintenance and readiness, and ensuring that kana nga planned pricing strategy can be effectively supported by the quality and availability of rooms. So the next we have under sa formulation. So CEO and president is remain as consulted. It is because ang CEO is sa panahon sa formulation para masiguro nga ang mga strategies kay naka-align sa overall business goals o para mohatag og final approval sa kanang proposed nga plan. So under sa accounting department is remain gihapon siya nga accountable to kuan kaning para mag-verify nga ang formulated nga strategies kay financially sound og sustainable. So sila ang kaning mag-ensure nga kuan mag-ensure nga ang mga plano kay realistically funded og executed. So front office department is remain as responsible. It is because for formulating the practical aspect of the pricing strategies, this includes monitoring market trends and customer feedback, which are critical for setting competitive and attractive room rates. So the next, we have sales and marketing department. So sales and marketing department is still responsible kay dako og papel sa pag-formulate pinaagi sa pag-research sa market conditions, competitor pricing o customer preferences. So sila ang nag-develop sa marketing campaigns o mga strategy aron ma-promote ang bag-ong pricing structure nga paan epektibo. So the next one, we have Human Resources Department. So Human Resources Department is remain informed. It is because padayon nga gi-inform para ma-facilitate ang bisan unsa nga necessary training o masiguro nga ang workforce kay andam na para mag-execute sa mga formulated strategies effectively. So we have Housekeeping Department. It is still responsible. It is because responsible sila for ensuring that the quality of service and cleanliness aligns with the new pricing strategy, and they maintain guest rooms and public areas to meet the expectation set by the new pricing structure.
Sa monitoring kay RSAS kanang CEO or president is ay siya informed kay so sila man ang head jud, so dapat kanang every department kay ilang informed nga nay mga new plan or unsa pa man nga makuan kay since sila ang head, sila pud ang mo inform sa mga taga department. Yeah. Ang sunod is accounting department. So accounting department is siya kaning consulted kay sa dili pa mo kuan ang kuan like pagplan, so dapat kay i-consult sa first sa accounting nga kanang mao ni siya ang plano niya, mao na ang budget niya nga para ma-inform pud sila nga mao na siya. Sunod kay front office. So front office kay are responsible kay responsible siya kay kuan man kanang dili lang pod nga mo inform pod sila sa uban nga kuan like department og sa dili lang pod sa department sa mga tao pod nila nga para ma-aware pod nga ug unsay mga buhat gani nila nga pang kuan like mga sa panilang mga pangkuan na lang plan. Sunod kay Sunod kay sales and marketing. Sales and marketing department is accountable. Okay, ara man jud ma-focus ang kanang kuan kaning pila ang ilang like budget nga kuan sa plan nila. Yeah, para like ma-approve nila og unsa sakto ba yang ilang mga kuan like mga plano nga budget nila. Sunod kay human resource kay RCA kay ari man makuan ang like sa pricing gani niya like sa strategies, mga policies nya sa mga staff pod niya. So mo na kay are responsible. Next is housekeeping department. So responsible siya po ng housekeeping department kay lagi like ma-maintain man siya nila ang tanan like sa mga facilities sa mga public area niya kanang if sa unsa pud ang mga kuan pud sa hotel or sa kay na-jud sila like responsible jud sila mga trabaho nga pang buhaton.
Okay. For the implementation, so let's go first for the CEO, the president. So in implementation process, it is barely imparted with the accountable CEO or the president, because CEO and the president is the one to overlook or over all of his employees. So if there is anything that happen or like disorganized in the operation, and especially in implementation process, so barely this person is highly accountable for any loss or any damage in the organization, especially in implementation process, especially referred to the pricing strategy. And the next one is you have the accounting department. So in accounting department, um, in under implementation process, so it is referred to be consulted. So accounting department is barely once here is the consulted, is because we all know that pricing strategy, dealing money, or how they able to impart or to assign the as assigned to be the one to consult in the task process. So in also in the accounting department, implementation process is barely they are the one to handle in this specific process, because they are considered as one of the expert in this process. So the next one, let's go to the front office department. We have the referred to or imparted as the responsible. So front office department is very responsible in this implementation process, because for the pricing strategy, we all know that the front office is the one who imparted or part of the in generating the one of the or in generating the what do you call it, the pricing, or let's say they are the one to uh, or they're the one to organize, or let's say they're the one to implement of this strategy, especially is they are dealing with the customers directly. So the front office department is barely responsible for this. It's because they're the one to they are the one facing directly in the customers and generating and implementing this um, process, which is the implementation, and to widely execute the operation successfully as part of the organization. So let's go to the sales and marketing department. So sales marketing department is barely responsible also for the implementation process. We all know the pricing strategy is, and how the sales and marketing able to manage this one as being responsible as making for them being one of the let's say one of the in task on the department to implement this kind of job, since referring to sales and marketing, so the pricing strategy would be suited for this implementation process, for being as they are the barely responsible for it. So the next one is the human resource department. So under implementation process, so the human resource is being informed, because we all know that human resource department is dealing or how they able to uh, how they able to hire or how they able to get the employee. So with this, according with this goal, or the goal with this in the pricing strategy, so human resource department is being informed overall in the department, as also to inform that they should pick the right employees for this suited kind of position to impart with this process and implementing process. So they are also informed in the in a department or in the organization for them to basically pinpoint, or let's say uh, organize also to like to hire the exact employees for this process. So the last one, which is the housekeeping department. So housekeeping department and in the implementation is very responsible also. We'll know that pricing strategy, then how they able to implement this strategy, especially in the housekeeping housekeeping department. We all know that this all about the rooms, room allotment. So this also when in task or when it comes to pricing strategy, housekeeping department has a huge responsible for this in implementation process. It's because if housekeeping department is not able to follow the pricing strategy in implementation process, we all know that sa giingon nila nga pack 1 pack also, it basically it can cause loss, no, or it can cause damage in the organization, or let's say the guest will have will have a bad feedbacks or will give the organization a bad ratings due to this kind of process if it is not being taken into right or accurate action or accurate implementation, or if the housekeeping department is not able to um, operate if the housekeeping department is not able to do their task in the implementation process. So let's go to the last one, which is the palig ko ubos shell evaluation ko dito, no? Okay, so let's go to the evaluation. So in the evaluations, we have the CEO and president is imparted with to be consulted. So in the evaluation process, this is why CEO and president is being consulted. It's because in overall in the department, we all know that CEO is just being consulted because CEO is not the one to responsible for this evaluation. Instead, he will be approached by the lower department or by his colleagues or by his employees rather, of if of the final decision before it is getting implemented. So mo gani siya nga in evaluation. So CEO and president, ang iyang role is consulted der siya. So he will be consulted by the every department or heads of the department in the evaluation process, especially in the pricing strategy. The next one is the accounting department. So accounting department is being accountable in the evaluation process. It is because sa evaluation man god refer to the pricing strategy. So they are the one physically or has the huge accountable for this evaluation because refer to the pricing and how they able uh, to delegate or how they able to um, imparted this the task. So if there is any problem or like inappropriate or misleading information or misorganized in the organization, so in the evaluation process, so the accounting is highly accountable for this. So sila jud ang dapat ang magdawan jud nga mag-lead ani or accountable gid sila sa evaluation process, especially in the pricing strategy in a sales marketing department. So the next one is the front office department. So in evaluation process, front office department is fairly responsible for this. So in any process, this department should also be responsible because in front office, they're also evaluating the pricing strategy also to if the pricing strategy is being is being or if the implement if the rather if the evaluation is highly effective or not. So the front office is also responsible for this process because we all know that the front office is directly in touch or contact with the customers. So they also will also have the evaluation also if the pricing strategy is being let's say implemented or let's say being implemented. So after that being as it is implemented, so they're going to evaluate if it is highly effective or not. So next one is a sales marketing department. So in a sales marketing department, so in evaluation process, so it is responsible pod. It's because same as front office. So in the evaluation process, the sales and marketing will have also to evaluate in pricing strategy. And also this is to to let's say to measure, what I have said earlier, if it's going to measure if the pricing strategy is being effective or not also. So we're first in the sales and marketing, talking about sales and marketing and related to the pricing strategy. So if the sales and marketing is not able to evaluate in this in the pricing strategy, so there are possible jud siya nga kuan there is a possibility that the sales and marketing when able to get the proper or the accurate let's say outcome in the evaluation process if they fail to do this task under the evaluation. So next one is the human resource. So in a human resource, it is to remain informed in the evaluation process because as they are the one in task for the employee, also handling employee for hiring employee. So they're just being informed for this. It's because a human resource not is not as is not responsible sa kuana sa evaluation. So they're informed lang sa in our overall department. So wala sila labot ani sa pag-evaluate, but they also need to be informed also para sa makaibaw sila if the employee if they reach the target, no, if they reach the goal of the employee nga ilang gihire, if kuan ba siya or kanang kuan ba, so like let's say fitted ba, no, sa kanang kuan nga sa organization or sa ilang nga department. So that's why also inform per sa human resource if there any conflict or problem, so human resource will adjust also, no, in comes sa mga specifications nila, no, pag-hire sa mga new employees also or for the becoming employee. The last one is the housekeeping department. So the housekeeping department also referred to be responsible in this area or in evaluation process. It's because housekeeping department also have also to evaluate incomes in a pricing strategy. Because if the housekeeping department not able to evaluate in the pricing strategy, so na kulang, kumbaga dili ma-balance gyapon ang outcome or let's say dili ma-reach gyapon ang accurate or the target goal because they cannot measure if the pricing strategy is being after it is implementing if it is being effective or not. So they have to evaluate, no, also, no, lastly for this process.
Okay, let's move to the RASI matrix in housekeeping department. The RASI matrix, we have the responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. And then the department that we are assigned is housekeeping department, and the definition is retooling, retain, in the new trends of housekeeping. And 12 teams and 10 members to assign, and are responsible they under the CEO, president, and the head of department. And the second one is the accounting department and all housekeeping department. And the CEO, president, head of department was provide regular updates on retooling initiatives and progress towards achieving organizational goals. And the accounting department was compliance with accounting standards and regulations. And all housekeeping departments was perform monitoring and evaluation. And under sa accountable, kindly down things. Under sa accountable, we have the housekeeping supervisor, and to spearhead and planning and organizing and conducting and retooling, retain, and new trends of housekeeping. And we have the consulted, and the consulted we have the executive housekeeping, and we consulted the monitoring industry trends and innovation. And the last one is inform, and all the housekeeping staff. So they maintain cleanliness and hygiene standards according in updated protocols. So we have the RASI chart matrix, and we have under in planning and so on. So retooling, retain in new trends of housekeeping. This is our project or goals. And we have the CEO, president, and the head of department, executive housekeeping supervisor, all housekeeping department, and accounting department. So the planning to be held by Ms. Drixley L. Cañada.
So under planning is the CEO or president or head of department. So CEO, president, or head of department is consulted. It is because they provide expert advice and ensure the retooling aligns with overall organizational goals and industry trends. Next is executive housekeeping. Executive housekeeping is accountable because they oversee the retooling process and ensure it is successfully implemented and maintained. The next one is housekeeping supervisor. So housekeeping supervisor is responsible because they manage the day-to-day tasks and directly execute the retooling plan. Next is all housekeeping department. All housekeeping department is informed because they need to be aware of the retooling plans and any changes to effectively perform their duties. And last but not the least is accounting department. Accounting department is responsible because they manage the budget and financial aspects of the retooling to ensure it is financially viable. Next is formulation.
Okay, as to continue and the formulation, the CEO or the president or the head of the department is accountable. It is accountable because it is accountable for retooling and retaining new trends in housekeeping because these activities are strategic in nature, involve significant resource allocation and risk management, and also it requires strong leadership and vision to be successfully implemented. Next is the executive housekeeping. So the executive housekeeping is responsible for retooling and retaining new trends in housekeeping because they're directly involved in the execution of tasks, nag-possess po this lag mga necessary technical expertise, nag-manage sa mga for the staff training and supervision, nag-ensure sa operational efficiency and implement new processes. It also helps maintain quality assurance and coordinate with other departments. So next is the housekeeping supervisor. So the housekeeping supervisor is informed. So the housekeeping supervisor should be kept informed because regarding about the retooling and retaining new trends in housekeeping to ensure effective supervision. Mag-maintain po siya mga clear communication chain, mag-provide support, o mag-troubleshooting. And as for para sa akong gisulti sa sa executive housekeeping kay mag-monitor po siya sa performance sa mga employees sa mag-offer feedback. And next is the entire housekeeping department. So the entire housekeeping department is also responsible because they ensure that the implementation is consistent, ang tanan, and also all team members are adequately trained, accountability is shared, feedback is encouraged. And also, this collective responsibility is crucial for the successful adoption and integration of new housekeeping practices. And next is the accounting department, the last but not the least. In the accounting department it should be consulted for retooling and retaining new trends because maka-provide sila o kanang insights into the financial implications, and also they can help evaluate cost, budget allocations, and potential returns and the investment associated with implementing new tools or adopting new trends in housekeeping. And next is controlling. So Ms. Kahuban, please continue.
So, as of controlling, the CEO is accountable because is responsible for accountable for the strategic direction of the organization, as they are accountable for what will happen after. And so the executive housekeeping is responsible, as retooling and keeping up with the new trends are part of the daily management and operational responsibilities of the housekeeping department. And housekeeping supervisor is consulted, as they can suggest practical solutions and ensure that any changes can be smoothly integrated into daily operations without disrupting service quality. And for all housekeeping department is responsible because housekeeping department is directly involved in the day-to-day operations of maintaining cleanliness and order in the faculty. Also, they are responsible for it is aligned with their role and maintaining cleanliness. And of course, the accounting department is informed because they must be informed because retooling and adopting new trends often involve significant financial investments such as purchasing new equipment. Next.
Under monitoring, CEO or president or head of department, I consulted because they provide strategic direction and oversight for the entire company. Their input ensures that monitoring efforts align with the organization's goals and priorities. Additionally, the CEO's perspective can offer insight into broader market trends, competitive landscape, and long-term strategic objectives. And the executive housekeeping team is responsible siya for monitoring various aspects of cleanliness, maintenance, and overall guest satisfaction within a hotel or hospitality establishment. Then housekeeping supervisors, the executive housekeeping supervisors is accountability siya by monitoring closely. They can identify any issues or areas for improvement, provide guidance and support to their team, and ultimately maintain a high level of cleanliness and guest satisfaction. All housekeeping departments are responsible. The entire housekeeping department is responsible for monitoring because each member contributes to maintaining cleanliness, hygiene, and overall guest satisfaction within a hospitality establishment. The last is accounting department. Inform siya by informing the accounting department, they can ensure that appropriate funds are allocated and managed effectively. And then certain monitoring activities may have financial applications related to regulatory compliance or internal policies. Keeping the accounting department informed helps ensure that these activities are conducted in accordance with financial regulations and guidelines. Next.
So under implementation of housekeeping department, the CEO or the president or the head is consulted in the housekeeping department to ensure the alignment with the organization's strategic goals, maintain operational standards, and optimize resource allocation. So their involvement can drive efficiently, uphold brand reputation, and ensure that housekeeping practices support the overall customer experience and the organizational objectives. And the executive housekeeping is responsible because they possesses the expertise, experience, and leadership skills necessary to oversee the all operations. Their role includes managing staff, maintaining standards of cleanliness, ensuring compliance with health and safety regulations, controlling budgets, and enhancing guest satisfactions. This centralized responsibility ensures consistency, efficiency, and accountability with the department. And also the housekeeping supervisor is accountable in the housekeeping department because they are responsible for overseeing daily operations, ensuring that standards of cleanliness and organization are met. So managing staff performance and addressing any issues that arise. Their rules requires them to coordinate tasks, monitor quality, and maintain schedules, making them the central figure in achieving the department's goals and maintaining service quality. And all housekeeping department is responsible because its centralized accountability ensuring consistent standards and efficiency.
This specialization allows staff to develop expertise leading the higher quality and more reliable cleaning and maintenance. Additionally, it streamlines communication and coordination within the department, reducing errors and improving overall service delivery. And the last is accounting department is informed should be informed for the housekeeping department to ensure accurate financial tracking and reporting. So this communication allows the accounting department to monitor expenses, manage budgets, and ensure that all housekeeping related costs are recorded properly. Timely updates from housekeeping about supply usage, service costs, and inventory levels help maintain financial accuracy and support all the organizational efficiency.
And for the last one, we have the evaluation. So in evaluation process, in retooling and retain and new trend of housekeeping, the CEO or president is being consulted during this evaluation because lastly, after all the uh, information, so all the process has been done, so they will go to the CEO or the president before it is being implemented. So like kuan siya, let's say they will consult lastly the CEO and the president if this is ready or this is uh, barely ready to implement it or to start with the evaluation process. So the next one is the housekeeping department. So housekeeping department which is responsible because focusing on retooling and retaining the new trend of housekeeping. So the the executive housekeeping department is being responsible for this, especially in evaluation, for them to see or to anticipate if the implemented project is highly effective because due to the evaluation process. So the executive housekeeping is very responsible on this matter. So go to the housekeeping supervisor. So the housekeeping supervisor. So in retooling and retaining in new trends of housekeeping, this is we can say that the housekeeping supervisor is highly accountable for this one, especially in evaluation process. We all know that housekeeping supervisor is the one to supervise, not just to oversee the employee or employee, but also to oversee if the project or the objective is uh, being implemented or it is being done accordingly. So in an evaluation process, the housekeeping supervisor will also responsible for this as he or she can anticipate also no or to measure if the project is going to be effective or not, or we'll have to adjust or we'll have some adjustments for the entire process in retooling and retaining new trends of housekeeping. So he is one of the accountable for this if there is any damage or uh, miscommunications happen no during the process. So the next one is the all housekeeping department. So in retooling and retaining new trends of housekeeping, all housekeeping department is also informed for this. Syempre, specific department is the housekeeping. So in the evaluation, also how all housekeeping departments should be in part should be part in this evaluation process, uh, for them to measure if the in the tooling of the nutrients is able to let's say properly mm, properly let's say maintained, or let's say properly uh, mitigated. So housekeeping department also is very responsible for this. So the next one or the last one will be the accounting department. So in evaluation process, accounting department is not able to handling this one hand by hand during the evaluation process. Instead, they are just being informed, because still accounting department uh, if without accounting department, if the accounting department is not informed for this in this project, we have the retooling and rating due trend. So we talk about dealing of the accounts. So in the evaluation, also the accounting department should be informed also what happened in the process, so that they can able to also to adjust, they can able to allocate, or what they could observe. Also it is able for them to uh, be updated, no, of the what is going on in the process, especially in the evaluation. Because if they are not informed with this, let's say if they're not being informed with this, or they're not part of this evaluation, still they are part. But if they're just let's say let's put in a situation that if the accounting department, if not being informed in this process, so we all know that organizations of the hotel is basically connected to each other. So accounting department should be informed for this one and evaluation. And that's all for the housekeeping and the sales marketing department RASI matrix and RASI chart matrix.